Good evening. I, Vishwarupa welcome you all to the digital media platform of Uday India. Here are today's main highlights. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday inaugurated the Central Vista Corridor, which has been renamed as Kartavya Path. He also unveiled the statue of Subhash Chandra Bose installed behind India Gate and described it as a historic occasion when the country has done away with relics of the colonial past. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India has received a new energy and inspiration as the nation is breaking free of the shackles of colonization during the Amrit Kaal. He said this while inaugurating the Kartavya Path, a stretch of the central vista from the Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate yesterday. The Prime Minister also unveiled the statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at India Gate, congratulating the people of India for shedding yet another symbol of colonialism. The Prime Minister said, Kingsway is now history and a new era has begun in the form of Kartavya Path. He emphasized that Rajpath was for the British for whom the people of India were slaves and was a symbol of colonialism. He expressed pride that its architecture has changed and its spirit has also changed. China's military on Friday, September 9, 2022, confirmed it had begun the process of disengagement from Patrolling Point 15 in Gogra Hot Springs, in another step towards resolving the standoff between India and China in eastern Ladakh. China's Ministry of Defense, in a statement identical to what India released on Thursday, noted that, according to consensus reached in the 16th round of India China Corps commander level meeting, the Chinese Indian troops in the area of Jianan Daban have begun to disengage in a coordinated and planned way, which is conducive to the peace and tranquility in the border areas. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today called on Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida at the conclusion of the India Japan 2 plus 2 meeting. Dr. Jaishankar underlined the importance of closer coordination of policies and interests of India and Japan at this time. He expressed confidence that the vision which Mr. Kishida and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have articulated will be released early. Mr. Singh extended his heartfelt condolences on the sad demise of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. He said India Japan partnership will have a defining role to play in ensuring peace and stability in the region. President Draupadi Murmu has said that Jan Bhagidari is the key to eliminate tuberculosis from the country. The president was speaking after virtually launching the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan to reinvigorate the mission of TB elimination from the country by 2025. During the event, President Murmu also launched the Nikshay 2.0 initiative, a portal to provide a platform for donors to provide various forms of support to those undergoing TB treatment. She said that under the world's biggest Ayushman Yojana, the wellness centers have been especially geared to work towards the elimination of tuberculosis. Emphasizing on the commitment of New India to fighting against TB, President Murmu said that India's response to COVID 19 is a testimony to India's seriousness on the matter. She emphasized on the importance of role of public representatives in success of the cause. Queen Elizabeth II, the UK's longest serving monarch, has passed away after reigning for 70 years. She was 96. She breathed her last yesterday at her Scottish estate, Balmoral. The Queen came to the throne in 1952 and witnessed enormous social change. Her son, King Charles III, said the death of his beloved mother was a moment of great sadness for him and his family, and that her loss would be deeply felt around the world. The king is expected to address the nation today. Queen Elizabeth II's tenure as head of state spanned post war austerity, the transition from the empire to Commonwealth, the end of the Cold War, and the UK's entry into withdrawal from the European Union. Her reign spanned 15 prime ministers, starting with Winston Churchill and including Miss Truss. She held weekly audiences with her prime minister throughout her reign. The Government of India will observe one-day state mourning on September 11 as mark of respect to Britain's Queen Elizabeth II, who passed away on Thursday. A statement issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs said that on the day of mourning, the national flag will be flown at half mast throughout India on all buildings. There will be no official entertainment on the day. Buckingham Palace said the new King Charles and other members of the royal family would observe an extended mourning period from now until 7 days after her funeral. The Supreme Court on Friday ordered stay on demolition of Goa's Curly's restaurant in accordance with the direction of the National Green Tribunal for the violating the coastal regulation zone norms. A three-judge bench presided over by Chief Justice UU Lalit suspended the order for bringing down the structure and decided to consider the matter on September 16, 2022. The bench told the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority to file its response before Wednesday in connection with the matter, along with the pictures and the reports. The demolition was being carried out by the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority over violation of green norms. Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren's younger brother was quoted controversy by claiming that he was not in the constituency Dumka, where the death of the two girls has caught the attention of the nation, as he was in Delhi to buy innerwear. Reacting to legislature's alleged statement, BJP's Goda MP Nishikant Dubey said that the entire Soren family will be chased out of Jharkhand as its members have become insensitive. BJP MLA Bhanu Pratap Shahi also condemned the Dumka legislator's remarks, saying, when a tribal daughter and a sister of Dumka were murdered, the local MLA Basant Sorenji, the beloved brother of Chief Minister Hemant Soren, was busy in Delhi buying undergarments instead of meeting those families. A 14-year-old girl was found hanging from a tree last week. She was allegedly sexually exploited by a man on the pretext of marriage. Her mother alleged she was raped and killed. On August 23, a 16-year-old was set on fire by a man whose advances she had spurned. The girl succumbed to her injuries 5 days later. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde responded to the controversy over the beautification of the grave of 1993 Mumbai blast convict Yaqub Memon, who was hanged in 2015. Nearly 2 months after the state saw the formation of the Eknath Shinde Devendra Fadnavis government, Maharashtra is yet again witnessing the NCP Shiv Sena Congress alliance pitted against the ruling combined. He reacted, an inquiry has been ordered. The probe has also been started. Shinde was quoted as saying by a news agency, strict action will be taken against the person responsible. He added, reports said that the grave was beautified with granite construction and lit up with LED lights. Amid the row, however, the Mumbai police intervened and removed the lights, while an initial investigation found that Yaqub Memon's family was carrying out the process for the graves of 14 members. Uttar Pradesh government will provide a unique farm ID similar to Aadhaar number to the farmers, which will be linked with Aadhaar to provide them benefits of all government schemes. Aadhaar verification will be used to implement this scheme in the coming days. Speaking at a workshop regarding these recent initiatives taken to make the use of Aadhaar simpler, Chief Secretary Durga Shankar Mishra said that with the help of Aadhaar, UP government has given the benefit of the government schemes to maximum number of people. He said the government has saved around 8400 crore rupees with the use of Aadhaar verification. Around 1 crore 92 lakh school children are also getting the benefit of various schemes with the help of Aadhaar card verification. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation will provide bus services for those visiting Central Vista or India Gate from today. The electric buses will pick up the visitors from the four pickup points: Bhairo Road, Rajghat, Connaught Place near Palika parking and the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, and will drop off at a gate number 1 of the National Stadium, C Hexagon. From C Hexagon, the India Gate or Central Vista can be accessed by foot. DMRC officials said that the bus services will be available from 5 this evening. The last pickup will be at 9 p.m. This facility will be available initially for a week, and a total of 12 buses will be operated on these routes. An 11-year-old boy was attacked by a pet pit bull dog while he was playing at a park near his house in Ghaziabad last week. The attack left the boy with nearly 200 stitches across his face. The dog is seen charging at the boy in a CCTV footage of the incident. A girl is seen walking the dog when it suddenly attacks the child, who falls to the ground. In the next frame, a man is seen rescuing the child. The dog had bitten off a chunk of Pushp Tyagi's face by then. A fine of rupees 5,000 has been imposed on the owner of the dog, who kept the animal without any license or registration. Incidents of pet dog attacks have reportedly been on the rise in National Capital Region. The Biden administration in the US has approved the potential sale of sustainment and related equipment for the upgrade of Pakistan's F-16 fighter aircraft fleet. In a deal valued at up to 450 million, the Pentagon said in a statement. The deal, however, will not include any new capability, weapons, or munitions for the aircraft, which is Pakistan's Air Force's main fighter, even though they have the JF 17 in larger numbers. In 2019, Pakistan has used the same aircraft to target India after the Balakot strike and used American supplied AIM 120 C5 AMRAAM to shoot down then Wing Commander Abhinandan Vardhaman's MiG 21 Bison. These missiles had higher capability than that of the medium range R 77 used by Su 30 MKI and the MICA used by the Mirages of the Indian Air Force at that time. The center has banned the export of broken rice with an aim to increase domestic availability. The Directorate General of Foreign Trade DGFT in a notification said export policy of broken rice is revised from free to prohibited. The notification came into effect from today. It added that provisions under the Foreign Trade Policies 2015 to 2020 regarding the transitional arrangement shall not be applicable to the notification. The government has also imposed a 20% export duty on the non basmati rice, except for parboiled rice, to boost domestic supplies. New department notification said an export duty of 20% has been imposed on rice in husk paddy or rough and husk brown rice. The export of semi mild or wholly mild rice, whether or not polished or glazed, will also attract a customs duty of 20%. Tokyo Olympics gold medalist javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra has achieved yet another historic feat as he became the first Indian to win the prestigious Zurich Diamond League Final 2022 in Switzerland. Neeraj Chopra's second throw, measuring 88.44 meters, won him the Diamond League trophy last night. Competing under overcast conditions, Neeraj overstepped and fouled in his first try of the night at Leipzig Grund Ground Stadium. The Indian javelin ace followed up his first two throws with 88 meters in his third attempt. Neeraj Chopra recorded 86.11 meters in his fourth attempt and 87 meters in his fifth. His last throw measured 83.6 meters. Olympic silver medalist Jakub Vedlej of Czech Republic finished second with a best throw of 86.94 meters, which he registered in his fourth attempt. Julian Weber of Germany was third with a best of 83.73 meter. In India's last Super 4 match of Asia Cup T20 cricket, India defeated Afghanistan by 101 runs at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Chasing a victory target of 213 runs last night, Afghanistan made 111 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. For India, Bhuvneshwar Kumar took a 5 wicket haul, while Ravi Chandran Ashwin, Deepak Huda, and Arshdeep Singh chipped in with a wicket each. Earlier, Afghanistan won the toss and opted to bowl. Batting first, India scored 212 runs for the loss of 2 wickets in the stipulated 20 overs. Virat Kohli essayed swashbuckling unbeaten innings of 122 runs, while skipper KL Rahul also put up a breezy half century. Virat Kohli was declared the player of the match. For Afghanistan, Fareen Ahmed took 2 wickets. This was it for today. Stay tuned for latest updates.